Hello, art buddies, and welcome to Bricolage with Pink Girly. Welcome in, welcome in. I was just keeping my hands busy. I'm a little nervous. Showtime, Bricolage. Okay, let's get some of this stuff out of the way. I cleared my desk. I've moved my keyboard, and I keep forgetting that it's in a new spot. That's because I have such a laser beam brain. Ah, welcome in. It's so nice to see everyone. Teresa, hello. And Mina's here. Hello. Good evening. Peggy, Kel, hello, girls. Linda Tucci. I love that last name. Tucci, so cute. Welcome in. Welcome in. So here's the dealio. As a content creator, you make stuff, you try to inspire folks, and then you got all this jazz sitting around, what do you do with it? So I'm having some out of town guest in the summer, and I'm trying to clean up my space and consolidate and rework, my space and all that jazz. And I thought, these might be some things that some of the girls might be interested in. Christine G. Hello, hello. Christine's got a new puppy. It's not really a puppy. It's gigantic. It's gigantic. Thanks for the picture, Christine. So, I just have been working and putting some things together, finishing some stuff up, and so we'll see if anybody's interested. And, just hang around, relax, enjoy our evening together. I should have probably cleaned my glasses. So I have a couple of giveaways, of course. I do it different than Jacqueline does, but that's okay. Giveaways are giveaways, right? So we'll do that in a little bit. And so we'll just wait for a few more to get in here. I didn't get everything done, of course, that I wanted to get done. So I was just pinning some fabric together because I'm going to stitch around and make little pages to make these little fabric journals and books. So got to keep busy, got to keep busy. I don't want to fall asleep in my comfy chair too early. I had no nap today. No nap today. Scooter went to therapy. I didn't even ask him how that went. Fighting with the not the pharmacy, fighting with my insurance company about some medicine and all that everyday life jazz, that just tends to kind of get under your skin and irritate you a little bit. So that's the story here. It's been a gray day, very windy. Oh, am I? Oh, no. I thought it was Chris. Are there two Christine G's? Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on, let me just. Oh, yeah. Well, what can I tell you? It's kind of been like that here. Somebody just got a new puppy. They just adopted a puppy. I know it was a Christine. Now, just wait a minute. If I can see where my messages are. If I knew how to use my phone, that would really be helpful. Well, I apologize. Well, I'll figure it out sometime. I don't have to take time now. It wasn't Christine Stein. She's from a different. I don't know. I'll have to investigate. But my sister asked me if I knew somebody by the name of Susie somebody. It was a strange last name. And I said, no, should I? And she said, this person put a message Oh, geez. Wait a minute. Turned, hit my phone. I hit my phone and turned the sound up on my phone. We don't need that jazz. Um, some poor gal on Facebook left a message and said, would somebody be willing to come feed this hungry veteran? Bring this hungry veteran a meal. My sister's trying to find her, trying to get a hold of her, and she hasn't been able to get a hold of this gal. Can you imagine? Ay, 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 ay. I need a flashlight now. I just knocked off a little cellophane bag. There it is. I think I have everything I'm going to need. We'll see. Got that little guy. They're slippery, those little bags. All right, let's see. I'll get the flashlight off, Laura. Yay. So, my sister's in Philadelphia. So she was trying to figure out where this gal was so they could maybe take her a meal, you know? Anywho, who else just came in? Linda. There's Linda. Linda and Tim Linda. We got a couple of Lindas. I know we've got a couple of Christines, a couple of Cynthias and Cindy's. Okay, so let's get started. So if you are wanting to purchase anything this evening, if you have purchased from me before or Jacqueline, you're good. You're good to go. If you haven't, then I will be asking you to send me your contact information. Hi, Cherry. Good evening. So I'm not sure about all of Jacqueline's people, and you get this streamer's brain. So I'm just going to depend on you folks knowing whether we have your contact information or not. Okay, we'll just work it that way. Now, Kellyanne's going to be my wingman tonight, try to keep an eye out and keep me on the straight and narrow. So the first thing I'm going to show you are these little eggs. I don't remember. I think they are either plastic or paper mache underneath. Oh, I need my letters. Wait a minute. I only have three letters. Lori, my hub in Philly for a few weeks for his mom's 95th birthday. He went to opening day. Oh my gosh, Linda, they almost blow it. They almost blew it in the ninth inning. All right, whoever the Christine is that has the new dog, she's in Chicago area. She's a Reds fan. The Reds lost on their opening day. And the Phillies were ahead 5-0, go into the ninth inning. Next thing you know, it's 3-5. Ay, 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 ay. They had a great crowd there, though. So these are just little decorative eggs. I put a little vintage button on the bottom so they stand. They're all a little different. Look, this one here's got a loose wheel. We'll fix that one. So that's going to be letter A. These are going to be $2. I have 4, but I only have 3 tags. This one. So I did some book page underneath and then just took some buttons, vintage and otherwise, and I'll check them all really well before. And they'll be wrapped in bubble wrap so they don't hopefully come undone and busted. This one's, of course, a pink version. It's an idea for some Easter decor if you have a mind. Or maybe you're having guests for Easter dinner. I was going to try to work up some binder clips, but that didn't get done. Look, this guy's a shank button. That's why he's a little loosey-goosey. I'll check them over real good. So A, B, and C. Now, I've got to get my mouse in the right place. I'm just going to try to take my time and go slow. Slow. I'm just going to say eggs, $2. And if you're interested in it, then it'll just put your little letter in, and then I'll start you a bag. I've got my green tea here. I said to Kellyanne, I sometimes, just get in just feel like I need to be in a rush and to hurry, and I just have to slow down, put on new nails. I did that first thing this morning. Okay, so no interest in the little eggies. Now, see, here's the other thing. I've got to find a little spot to nestle them. Now, I've got some things that were, we'll just say they were restocks from the last sale. That's better than saying leftovers, right? So I just have to get up and grab them. I didn't pull my chair close enough to me. That's got all my supplies. April, hi, how are you? We seem to be doing well, I think. I think we're doing well. Welcome in. All right, so these are, I guess you could use them as journaling cards or tuck-ins or fillers in journals. These are digitals that I printed. I did not go and look for the person's name for the digitals. I'll put that in my description box. I always forget that. And what I've done is stitched around them. I am not a great stitcher, but these are printed on that presentation paper. They're not quite exactly 4 by 6. They're 4 3/4 by just a little bit over 6. So you get 2 for $1. So you've got that one on that side and this one. And then I just attached some fabric and just did a zigzag, and they're just plain on the back. So this little gal will be A. Let's see, do I have, there's a couple that I have, they're different. All right. So on this one, if you can't see it well, let me know and I'll take them out of the bag. But I'm trying to avoid, glare with it being in the bag. This is the same as that other little chick. Get the little fluffy fluffs out of the way. So you've got her and you've got her. See, that's letter B. And I've got a couple more girls here. Some of them, there's this gal and this gal again. Letter C. And I'll say large. Let's see how my typing is. $1. Did it go in? Yeah, it went in. Okay, good. It turns up yellow on. So I've got YouTube on my phone, StreamYard on my computer, so I can not have to deal with lag and see what exactly is going on. So if anybody's interested in those, boy, they really do get blurry when you lay them down, don't they? Oh, geez, everybody okay, B and C. I have 2. I just have to see which one. All right, so B is the girl with the unicorn head and this gal. So I see April 1st. April 1st. I guess I should get a writing implement. Here we go. Let's use the mushroom. I'll take A, give B, C. Oh, you sure? Okay, thanks. All right, so we'll do April here. April. Thank you, April. And thank you, Linda. Get this back in your little pouch. Now I have to get out the zipper pouches. Now, a couple of girls that from last sale asked me to hold over to the next sale. So I need to keep my eye open. Oh, this one's got a little feather sticking up. I need to keep an eye out for those gals. All right, so I've got April. Jacqueline is right. These pouches are really, really helpful. It helps keep us organized. I thought Scooter was going to go play cards tonight, but it's not the right Friday. So him and the kid are hanging out. The little furry dog, the little curly puppy dog. Okay, thank you, ladies. All right, so I have one more of the ladies. So we've got this gal and this gal. I must have really liked her. I printed quite a few of her. That's letter A, and then we have some cats. This one only has one. I thought I had an even amount, but I didn't have an even amount. And of course, you can cut these and use them in other projects as well. So there's two little kitty catters, same size, about 4 3/4 by 6 and a smidge. So that's letter B. Gets you for $1. And this one. And this one. So let me put those in. I'm just going to say, again, journal cards, and that's $1 for 2. Oh, I spelled journal funny. That's right. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. If anybody's interested in these. So we've got one lady. All right. So Linda wants A and B. Thank you, Linda. And April takes C. A and B for Linda. April says, give Kelsey. Okay. Thanks, April. Thank you, ladies. I'll have more of these coming up. This is just what I had and didn't get prepared last time. I seem to have a hard time getting up to my sewing machine where I can actually, use it. Floor space. I'm a stacker. All right, so these go in for Linda. And these will all be fixed up and look really nice, ladies, when we get them. And then let's get a pouch for Cal. Oh, let's see. Let's get a green pouch for Phil. Okay, now I have one kitty cat left, and this one is just one. So this one's 50 cents. So, April, if you would like this, I'll offer this to you first, being as you've been so kind. If you would like this one for 50 cents. If not, no worries. I can put it in. Maybe you don't like green. Yes, you would like that? Okay. Thank you. All right. I just have to make sure I get it in the right pouch. All right, let's see what we have up next. Got a lot of little bits and bobs here. Trying to move some things around so I don't have an avalanche. All right, let's see. These are a couple of little tags. Now these are on a heavier stock than just a manila. Jacqueline sells these tags. They're very, you can hear, they're very sturdy. So these are going to be $3 a piece. I have two of them. They're just plain on the back. Coffee, because she stains them. These are probably coffee stained. And then I decorated the front. Got a couple little doodads out the top. So he can be letter A. And then the same thing, it's the heavier cardstock. Little doodads out the top. And then all kinds of there's a little pin in that one. And then this lovely little gal on her. Oh, thanks, Terry. So we'll just say tags. And that one's in. If anybody has use for those. Linda will take A or B, and we'll see if anyone else is interested, and then we can decide. Okay, I'm going to give you B because I like her. She's really cute. So, cutie patootie. Oh, cutie patootie. All right, thank you for looking at those. They are fun to make. Okay, let's see. Now, this is some stock that I had last time. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, these are doors. If no one wants you, you'll take both? Okay, Linda. Thank you. Everybody seemed, a lot of folks seemed interested in these doors when I was using them, and they are also digital that I purchased and then printed them on the presentation paper. So you get two in the package. for 50 cents. Hey, Ange, how are you tonight? You're welcome, Linda. So that will be letter A. And let's see. I've got 2 of that one. I should have done that. Oh, yeah, I have them. Oh, look, I have them numbered. These are I numbered them. Number 2. So I have 3 of number 2. This is number 3. So it's this style door. And this one. And they're just plain on the back. You know, I trimmed them out and glued them on a project. This is number 3. And this is a number 3. So I've got 3 of each, A and B, and they are 50 cents. The doors, 0.50. And that's in if anybody's interested. Yes, I'll show you. Now you can trim them out, and they're just a rough cut, you know, because I didn't trim out before. But they're just plain white on the back. So yes, you've got plenty of room there. Even if you trim them out, you'd have plenty of room to do some journaling for sure. Thanks for asking. That's a good question. So let's see here. So Linda will take 1 of each. Okay, thank you, Linda. I guess number 1 was popular last time. I don't have any of that one left. And April will take an A and a B. Okay, thanks, April. I have become very attracted to the digitals. And I'm using them more and more in my work than before. Angie, you're still not feeling well, honey? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't see B&A for, no, I didn't see you, Mina. Thank you. I don't think my wingman saw you either. Unless I missed my wingman message. Don't forget Mina. There she is. She's on it. Thanks, Kel. Oh, yeah. It's hard to be a one-man band here. All right, so let's give Mina a little pocket. Thank you, ladies. I think you're going to enjoy those. I really like those. All right, so now some little bits of things. These are just, you buy stuff and you use what you want, and you've got all of this stuff left over. So let's do it this way. All right, so these are some, not all. These little, like, bingo numbers are Tim Holtz product, which I'm sure is probably discontinued. Now these are so old. So let's see, 2, 4, 6, there's 8 in here. And they're thick, 50 cents, letter A. I've got black beads here, 8 of these. I don't know if these are plastic or, I don't know if Kel would remember looking at these. Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that, Tooch. I should have went and got some. They're so cute, aren't they? Oh no, there it is. You know what? I'm just going to say they're plastic, and if they're not, good for you. But I think they're just plastic. And they're probably, I'm just starting to look at beads and bead size. I think they're probably maybe a 10 millimeter. They just want to go all over the place. $0.50. These are all little tiny wooden pieces of different shapes. Hearts, birds, arrows. There's a ton in there, guys. All different sizes. You can ink these, paint them, put napkin on them if you have the patience to do that. I'm going to say these are 50 cents. Oh, see, yeah, these are all going to be 50 cents. Yes, I have them marked $1, but I think 50 cents is good. Let's get that letter C. Let's just do, well, we can remember, right? A, B, C. Hearts and flowers, purple, red, and pink. D. Two fairies. D, E. I don't know my alphabet. Birds. Oh, there's a tea kettle. Plain on the back. There's a couple of buttons. The birds are buttons too. They have little holes in them. And these are just blanks. Some are oval, some are round. Got some square, and then you'll see like here's a pear, and I think that's a strawberry. I think they all have like 8 in there, 8 or more. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. My great niece can sing her ABCs. Yeah, they would make. And these go good with clusters and stuff too, in clusters. So I'm going to say pubs. And we're just going to do them all for 50 cents. If I can find my little period there, make sure. Bulb. I have bulbs. These are not bits, these are bulbs. Okay, let's put that in now. I'm going to watch the screen very closely. All right, Mina's in for C and F. B, C, D. I knew Mina would like these. Mina likes nature. Thank you, Mina. Okay, so we've got Mina in first, and then we've got April for letter A. Thank you, April. And Cherry would like F, which is gone, C is gone, and G. So this is 50 cents, and this is Cherry. Okay, I need a bag for Cherry. Okay, Cherry sit up here. Thank you, ladies. I hope I didn't miss anybody come in. If anybody new came in, hello and welcome. Hello, hello. Okay, did I get everybody? Okay. Thank you, ladies. So we're going to sit those over here. Now these last little things, all right, I'm going to do 50 cents on these too. I think I was overzealous when I tied these up. All right, these are just a little, oh, there's Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Good evening. These are little, whale tail tags with just a little bit of cotton that's been, coffee stained. So you can use it for tags, the tops of your tags. So you get two little bobbins, we'll say, wound around with um, just some of that fiber. 50 cents for those. And then I have these little guys. I purchased these and they came in little tablets, and there's just tons of them. Some of them are retro, they look kind of retro. Some of them are, I have a hard time getting these bags open. Some of them are vellum, and some of them are just regular paper. Let's see if I can get this. Here we go. Don't want to pop a nail. But these are great in little spots. So, I mean, you get, I threw in there, I didn't count them, guys. I just ripped off a chunk. And put them in. You could cut them out. They're not stickers. It's just paper, either regular paper or vellum. So I have quite a few of each. So we'll call these bits. A for these, B for these little squares of pictures, and A for the little fibers. So I've got to get my mouse. In the. Oh, the blues are. Yeah, they're kind of iridescent. They're a nice length too. This is a medium almond. I kind of like them longer, but these are very comfortable. All right, so we're going to call these bits, and we're going to do 50 cents. All right, ladies, that's in. If anyone's interested. I feel like I should have Terry will take 3 of B. Okay, thank you very much. Terry. I'm going to get dizzy spinning around in the chair. Now I'm going to be singing that. I apologize for the earworms. Okay, so we've got Jerry, and Linda will take 3 of A. Thank you. And then I've got Debbie next, right? I'm so dizzy. Thanks, Cal. My head is spinning. And it's you making a spin. I'm so dizzy. I need a bag for Debbie. All right, what's Debbie say? Debbie wants 2 of each. Is that what I'm understanding? Who's your mama? And I gotta mark them in the bag. 50 cents. And then two with a little. Okay, Deb. I don't remember John Travolta singing that. I remember her singing, "You better shape up, 'cause I need a man. And my heart is set on you. You better shape up." Okay, so the bits and the bulbs are going in the bin. How about that? All right, let's see what's up next. I've got a bunch of odds and ends, guys. Oh, it's Stephanie. It wasn't Christine. It was Stephanie. Stephanie G, not Christine G, with the puppy. She just messaged me because I answered her question. Okay, this is just, I'm calling these things like little sliders. So this one is just got a piece of sorry fabric around it. That's from a shindy carpet. Was Dizzy the Monkeys? No, I don't think it was. But I don't know who it was. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the Monkeys. This is just a coin envelope, and I chopped off the two ends. So you've got some lined paper in the pockets, and then I attached some lined papers in the center. Of course, you can decorate this up, and use it for a little tuck in. So that's going to be A. And let's see, I have this. This is $1. This is, what did I mark this? I think this is $1. I didn't mark it, of course. These are just, I've had these forever and thought, oh, these are so cute and I'll use them, and I never did. So if you're a Monopoly fan, these are Monopoly, and I believe they're stickers. Not sure about the sticker part. We'll do $1 on that. And you know what? Let's just do $1 on this one because it'll make it easier. This is just a little journal. Had some really cool funky paper. And then I just added some random different pages, some painty paper and different things in here. Oh, I guess it's supposed to go this way. Well, you can fix it any way you like. Anyway, the other bags are sticking to me. All right, so see, when I send stuff to Jacqueline, I name everything in really clever things. I'm just going to say stuff because I don't know what to call it. Okay, ladies, that's in $1 for stuff. All right, Peggy wants B. Oh, and I said $1. Peggy, thank you. I think I have a second one somewhere, but maybe I did use it. Who did I miss? Somebody coming in. Dee, hi Dee. Nice to meet you. Mina will take C. All right, so I need a bag for Peggy. And Mina is going to take C. want to cover my sticker. Nina's orange. I'm trying to remember the colors. And then Linda will take. You sent the info? Oh, thank you, Dee. So I'll put this little. Oh, I have to put the little belly band around here, a little tie. Now, sometimes I loop the fabric through the stitches on the back, but you can do what you wish, But that should tuck in very nicely somewhere for you. All right, let's see. I can remember Keisha saying the struggle is real trying to get these things back in the bag. Tommy Rowe, never heard it. Oh, yeah, me either. I think Dee was first. Oh, no. Really? Lori, look up. All right, who am I? All right. Dee was first, all the way first. Peggy is first on StreamYard. Then I have April. I see hi Dee. I see Dee says sent info. No, Dee gets C. She's not showing up for me, guys. Okay. If Nina's okay with it. I see she introduced herself, and I see that she said she sent the info. But then when she look on YouTube, yeah, but YouTube is not accurate. YouTube has the lag. Yeah. All right, so we'll do this for D. And I have to get D a bag. Thanks for keeping me straight, girls. And I have to get Dee's first name because I'm new to D. First time to meet D. And Linda says she'll take A. You're welcome. And I've got Linda here. That's $1. And where's my? I'm going to staple this shut. I don't think he's going anywhere, but stranger things have happened. All right. G. Okay. Thank you, ladies. All right, now. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, this is going to be probably crazy. Okay, let's see. Now, I mean, I did organize. It's just that things are different prices, and it's easier to put things that are the same prices up on the table at once. And then, of course, there are things that were a different price. All right, let's start with a few of these. I have tons of journals, tons and tons of journals. I make them because I see an idea, I like it, I make it, or make something similar, and then I might or might not do something in the journal. So we're going to just have to have a look. So this is a $5. This is $5. I'm asking $5 for this one. This is a denim cover, denim fabric cover. Somewhere I got these canvas stickers, and I did some, jelly printing on the front of this. This just has dictionary paper in it. It's quite a few in there, just one signature. And then I lined it with shipping bag stuff. So she's $5. And this one I built a journal inside of the cover of a book. I love these books. I bought a ton of them. And I love the cover. Look at these drawings. So the inside, I just glued it down to make the inside and the back side, the flaps that come in, pockets. And then just put in random. There's digitals. There's music, paper. Norman Rockwell. Painty paper. These are digitals. All different sizes. This is kind of like a wrapping paper. This is an Amity Bloom digital print. Got a little bag in the center, a little piece of map. You got some pockets. Just a eclectic journal. I started it, and you finish it. You can add to it, do whatever you want with it. So this one's $5 as well. Letter B. Let's see if I can find another fiver. Not sure. Let's just do these two because it's easier. Veil. All right, so we'll just put them in that way. $5 journals. Now I'm going to be watching. Okay, now D popped in that time for me. So D wants letter B. She's first. Thank you, D. Teresa can't see them. Oh, I don't know how to help with that. Okay, hold on a minute. This was D. They all said letter B. B is already is gone. I'm so sorry. I'll do a better job holding it up, Teresa, and maybe take a little more time. Just give it another minute. I'm going to go read my stash and see what else I got for. This is 5. Got a couple of 7s. This one's going to be 5 as well. I need to get a sticker. See, even I've been through this box. I can't tell you how many times I've been through this box. And I thought I had everything to. And then it always turns up. There's one. All right, Kel's going to be right back. Show you A. Okay, honey, hold on. It's just it's just denim fabric lined with shipping paper, and it's just dictionary pages, Teresa, sideways. This is a flap over. I put it on the inside so it doesn't hide the girl. It's just a 3 pamphlet stitch, and she was a sticker. Yeah, she got a butterfly head. See, but I didn't do anything on there, so I just tuck it in. And then this is plenty of room if it gets chubby, to close it or do whatever you would want to do with it. Do you have any large? Yes, I have a few large journals. All right, so Teresa, if you are thinking about that, for you want it? Okay, honey. Thank you. It's got a kind of a cool feel to it. It's kind of squishy, but not squishy. All right, now we got to get Teresa a bag. Oops. I pulled out one that doesn't have a tag. Kellyanne's back. That's quick. She's quick. She's quick. All right, these are going to be $5 as well. Now, some of these might have, we're going to take a look because I want to make sure you know exactly what you're getting. This is a Trois fabric, and I, stained that. Can I give sizes? Sure, of course. Good idea. This is just the fabric. Okay, it's real floppy. And the pages, of course, are smaller, and they're all just kind of eclectic. Some recipe pages, plain pages. There's a page with a pocket. It's just whatever I liked, I threw in there. Let's get a little ruler. Forgot about sizes. Thanks, Gail. So this one is just shy of 5 inches. If you count the fringe, it's about 5. And about 5 3/4 this way. All right, so this will be letter A. This is another bizarro one. This is I did painty fabric the other day, and some of you were saying, well, how would you use it? Well, this is how you would use it. This is some of my painty fabric, not from Tuesday evening, but from well before that. So this is just like a little piece of chiffon I wrapped around. There's some piece of fabric. See, it's got that kind of an edge on it. I don't know. I just glued paper in here. Now this has got 3 signatures, and they're all eclectic kinds of pages as well. Some avocado dyed. This is a business receipt kind of a thing. Painty paper. This is like a linen kind of paper. And they're just, see this one, I did something on this page. See, you gotta think about that, because see, if I was fiddling around, didn't know what I was going to do with it, I might have come in and done some stuff. Sometimes I'm all over the map. So there's quite a few pages in this one. It's a little wiggly because it's fabric. So this one is about 4 1/4 by maybe 5 3/4 on this one. So this is going to be letter B. And that little one. And this one's really bizarre. Again, I was doing some jelly printing on fabric, and I really like business reply envelopes. And I thought it would be cool to have a journal that just had business reply envelopes in it. So it is cool, but I'm not using it. So this one is about four by maybe 6.25. 6.25, 6.5. This I remember was the ties to a dress or a top I bought at the thrift shop. This is a button I think is cool. And I just stuck it through and stitched it on. This is very floppy. I didn't reinforce the cover. And then I coffee stained the envelopes. These, of course, are small business replies. You can tuck stuff in or do whatever you want. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this one's open. So it's just a variety. So there's quite a few in here. But it's empty. There's nothing tucked in. See, I was just messing around with jelly print stuff. It's got all kinds of crazy stuff on the fabric. And then I just like that this, wound around. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to put it in first. Very, very slow. All right, so that's going to be letter C. And my mouse keeps moving out of the box. So we'll just call these, oops, no, I don't want that, $5. And they're on the smaller side. So that one's in now, ladies. So I'm watching StreamYard. And I've got Linda Tooch in for letter B. She's first, and then Vale for letter C. Thank you, ladies. You don't want to be putting on beautiful tags in your envelopes. And I think I need a bag for Vale. All right, so this is Linda. Get a pouch for Vale. Anyone for letter A? I don't want to be zipping them on. You gotta leave them open. All right, so letter A can go back into that. Bye, Teresa. Teresa's leaving. All right, sit that over there. 6, that one's 7, that one's 3. All right, I'm going to go $6 now. I've got some $6 ones. That's 7. And 3. You know, I never thought to brief them by price. So I just kind of want to move some of these, you know. All right, I'm not seeing 6. So let's start with 7. I've got a couple of 7s. 7. That's 7. Okay, you haven't seen the totally bizarro ones yet. Teresa said if she wants A, she would take it. And Teresa said if no one wants A, she would take it and to let her know. Okay. All right. Hey, preppy crafty girl. And you're Joanna. Hello, hello. Welcome in. All right. Enter Bizarro World. Okay, here we go. This is another one of those stickers. I don't know where I got these. Maybe Ranger. I'm not sure. But they were cool. They're very different. How big is my? I don't know, Bill. I'll have to pull it out and show you. I would say probably around 7 by 9, something like that. But that's not in stone for sure. It's just a guess. So they're not huge. I don't have any huge ones. At least I don't think I do. All right, this one is 5 by 6 3/4. Again, just did some stuff on the jelly plate. This is what they call the Japanese stab binding stitches. And then I ended it at the top so I could put charms and stuff on it. So this has got some beads, a paper bead, and of course you can see a little butterfly and a button. And I did some stuff in here. Not a lot. Just dictionary pages that I also, put some color on it on the jelly plate. A lot of pages. So that's going to be letter. These are $7. That's going to be letter A for her. This is just fabric. This is the slot and tab design. So this, was earmarked to be a slow stitch book. I know this is Timmy. This is Timmy fabric here. Timmy. This is all Timmy fabric inside. This is a bag, canvas shopping bag I brought back from England, actually from, where do we stay? Doesn't matter. Not London. This is part of the bags from Morrison. The store's called Morrison's. This is Timmy fabric. It's another part of the bag. Timmy, this is all Timmy. And some of the pages have some zigzag stitching around it. You could probably fold this open different ways, if you wanted to mess around with it. So they're just blank. I'm going to say 7 for that. Yorkshire. We were in Yorkshire. My son and I was in Yorkshire. Okay, this one's really different. This one. They try to keep them wrapped up so they'll be, they'll stay nice. Oh, you can send it to paintgirly@gmail.com. I can put that in. Thanks for asking, Joanna. Let me put that in. Let's see if I got it right. Yeah. All right, so I didn't latch this down. So this is just denim and then some ticking at the bottom. This is kind of a soft ticking, though. I don't know if it's actually ticking. You know what I mean? It's ticking. It looks like ticking. And there's a little button there, little bird button, and a cluster on the front. Of course, some eyelet. This is painty fabric on the inside. I stitched down. And then there were cards that I found in my mom's stuff. And so I stamped and inked on the envelopes. I didn't make anything there to twist this around. And then each pocket has a little journal. And these were the cards. So I just did the digital on top, and there's just a few pages in each little. You're welcome. The envelopes are lined. I believe there's 4 journals. You can turn it any way that you'd like. And fabric, holding it together. We just left these strings on so whoever could do what they wanted with it. Just something, really different, I think. And then there's one in here as well. That's the back of the card. That was the little thank you notes or whatever they were. And then you could put a little fastener on there if you wanted. This I just couched around a plastic circle. So this is going to be 7 as well. And this one, did I measure? Is 7 by, okay, Cal, 7 by 4.5. So I keep moving the mouse. It's me. I'm the problem. $7 journals. I can do the big ones next if, oh, thanks, Debbie. So Peggy would like B. Oh, there's Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Thank you, Peggy. And all right, let me just make sure I'm watching. Peggy first. Avail would like A. Okay, I'm watching in StreamYard. Okay, so Vail came in next for A. Thank you, Vail. Now the bags are sticking to themselves. Vail. And then just let me double check. I believe Lynn is in for letter C. Now, where did I put the plastic bag for this? Oh, there's Cindy Daly. Hi, Cindy. All right. Welcome in, everyone. All right, so this is Lynn. I've got strings everywhere. And I need a bag for Lynn. A pocket. I should say a pocket. A zippered pocket. Look, I even have my tape right here. How about that, huh? How about that for being organized? Hell's back. Hell, you're a popular gal. All right, this is for Lynn. We got Ange back. Is Ange back? Thank you, ladies. All right, let's see. I promised larger ones. This is a little larger. It's bigger that way. Now these are a little more. It's a little more for these ladies. So I think they're all different. Well, I'll do 27 on this one too. So we'll do these two next. Trying to keep myself organized. I should have had Scooter come out and help me, huh? Scooter said to me earlier, I'm not cooking tonight. I'm like, okay, Scoot. All right, these are going to be 27, ladies. Now, this isn't big in length and width so much as it is in, I don't know, depth. There's a garden center near us, and they have a little discount. And they always put different stuff on it. And this cover was a placement. And I just thought it was cute because it looked all waffly. So I made a cover, put some trim, and this is a little applique thingy. Now this opens a little more stiff. See, it's got a little bit of bump there because it's got fabric underneath. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4 signatures. That's the back. It's got quite a wide spine. This one is 2 and 5/8 maybe wide, and it's 7 by maybe 4 3/4. And then this has some stuff in it. Just different pages. Oh, look, there's a little piece of ephemera. Dragonflies. So I did up that page, but the tags are blank. Put tags in there. Stuff in that pocket. Some lace on the edges, pattern paper. There's a digital. Ledger paper. Little pink ribbon. That's a digital. What did I do here? Huh. I don't know what I did there. Oh, you know what? This is carpet tape here. So if you peel that off, you can stick fabric or whatever you want on there to edge that page. That's what that is. So these are really, I started the journals and they're for someone else to finish. There's a number of pages in here too, but they're all kind of eclectic. Little paper doily. This is just some coffee dyed. Oh, this is a piece of that paper I got in London when I was with Janet Nash and we were at the flower market. And that gentleman gave us those sheets of paper that he wraps his flowers in. That's what that's from. Painting papers. There's a little pocket there. There's plenty to do. And then on the bottoms of the some of the signature strings, I put some buttons and beads. So I'm asking 27 for this one. And this next one, some of you probably saw me working on this. This was built on, like when you go to a diner and you see there's little advertisement books, for either properties or vacation spots or whatever, just advertising. And that's what this started out as, and then I decorated it. So this is not quite 8.5 by 5.5. Just digital papers on the outside, of course, a button edge, which was fun to do. I'll try to leave the threads. Did that on the inside. This is very spring forward. Flip out with a tuck spot. And this is kind of done in the Amity Bloom kind of style. Little tuck spot here. Pages are taped with some of her washi tape. Tuck spot. Plenty of room for journaling and adding other things. There's a tag in here. Yeah, it's on the larger side. Hydrangeas. And then a piece of a paper doily. And this is a tag. Postcard tag. There's something else in there too. Getting my threads all. Oh yeah, this little fella. I trimmed him out. It kind of looks silly, but I trimmed him out, put him in. A little bit of fluff on this paper clip. What did I do now? I got everybody highlighted. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Flip out pocket. I just left that plain. There's some little things in there. Tuck spot there. So there's that one. That was 27. So we'll see letter B. See if anybody's interested in those. All right, make sure. Oh, I didn't have it. I don't have it right. Hold on. All right, ladies, that's going in. Vale wants A, if I'm seeing correctly, and Peggy would like B. Oh, thank you, Peggy. Okay, girls, thank you so much. Gather one. So let's see, Bill and Peggy. I love doing those button edges. They're really fun. Fun. I just ordered a bracelet in those colors. My sister enables me as well as some of my art buddies enable me. My sister enables me. Not my middle sister, my little Jossie. Is Jossie here? My little sister. She's trouble. She is trouble. All right, let's see what else we have here. It's 12. What's that? I think it's $3. This is this is really kind of different. I thought I had this one. Well, that one's supposed to be $3. Let's see what else we have here. And here's a $3 one. It's kind of seasonal. That one. And here's a big one too. 4. Oh well. Next time I'll have to pay attention to keeping the prices all pretty much the same so it's not confusing. Oh, this is a $3. Okay. So this is different. A lot of you will know Jackie. Hi, Jackie and Jossie are here. Hey, girl. Hi. Welcome in. I got locked in. Lori, I'm going to send you an IG. Important. Okay. Some of you will remember I got locked in an estate sale. All right, she's sending me an IG message. Let me get there. Oh my gosh, that's my bonus daughter-in-law's got a message there. Oh, okay, I don't see anything yet, Vale. So there's a story about this one. So this is a calendar from 1997 that I found in that estate sale, and I decided to make it in a journal, really. I don't think I've done anything in this. The gal that lived in the house was a service member, and she had a lot of different military waves stuff. And I just love this girl's face, so I wanted to make her. Okay, Linda gave me her info. Okay, that's great. Thanks, Linda. And I've got Joanne. I've got Dee. I don't see a message from Vale yet. So, of course, this is very stiff here because that's where I glued it together. Oh, these are all, oh, look, I did do some art in this. I guess I wanted this for the front. because I just think that's so stunning. Teresa has company and she'll be in and out. Okay, honey. Not a problem. I'm glad you got company. So this has a page done in it, a spread. There's a gal by the name of Karen Tamir or somebody like that, and she does really cool art. And I mimicked her style. And that's what this is about. So I got a hummingbird there. And so this is really a journal to, do art in. Really, that was my idea. Because some of these, calendars are upside down. So $3 for that. Yes, Vale. I'll take care of that for you. This is yeah, we can talk about it later. Yes, I have a set of we can talk about it. This is not overly Christmas, but it's wintry. And this really was fabric in one of those, what do they call them, charms? And you get all these squares of fabric, and I just like the fabric. So I just made this little tiny journal. Just has some lined coffee stained paper in it. I put the little ties on the edge. $3 for that guy. And then this one, I don't remember what this is also some of my pinky fabric with, of course, some crochet type lace on the bottom. You're welcome, Fail. And dictionary paper inside, just little. But this is what I was saying the other night on Tuesday night. I had some really cool fabric dyed jelly print fabric that I did, but I don't remember how I did it. I didn't put it in yet, Teresa. I'm sorry, I'm slow. Oh, yes, on the A from before? Okay. So just put a little something, something on there, some French knots, just little wackadoodle things there. So they're $3. So let me get my mouse back in. All right, ladies, so that's going in. A, B, or C. I didn't do measurements. But they're little. It's like 5 by 3. This is 5 by 3 3/4, and this one is 8 by 5.5 ish. 8 by 5.5 ish. So I've got Cindy Daly in first for letter B. And Cindy, did you send me your information? I need your email. And then I'll need your address. I'll fix these all up. I'll take time to fix these all up. Cindy Daly, and I need a pocket for her. Let's get something. Oh, let's do purple. Let's do purple. What did I do with my tape? I had my tape. There it is. Guys, thanks for your patience. And let me just take time. It's just a bit. Earlier when I was getting ready for it to be time to come live, I'm thinking to myself, why do you do this to yourself? It can be very, very nerve-wracking. Very nerve-wracking. All right, so that's Cindy. Let me see. Gotta go back. There's Vale. Okay, Teresa Nome and the other A. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So I've got Cindy. April would like A. And Teresa wanted A. And then, okay, so April is first for A. feel like I should have music playing in the background. I have to write on this way. And D wanted C, correct? All right, so this is April. There she is. And D wanted this little number. Okay, thank you, ladies. It's funny how the paint on this one, you think it would be stiff, but the fabric is real soft. And this is D. B. All right, let's see. All right, what else do we have here? All right, these are $10. Now, there's a story with these two. I have two that are similar. There's a story all the time. There's a story. Going down the home stretch here. Oh, where's the other one? Oh, Lori, where did you put it? A little while back, it was Dee Dee or somebody had these little like glass ink wells. Or you know what? It might have been Katie's Tribe of Five. Somebody was selling them and I couldn't get in to get it. And I really liked it. So I go on the internet and I find this girl that has one for sale. So we were back and forth. And she's like, I'm sorry, I'm new to this. I don't really know what I'm doing. And I said, it's okay. And then she's just sounded really stressed. And so I just started to chat with her and told her I would pray for her. And then she gave me a little more information. And turns out she was going through a tough time. And she had a girlfriend who, April retracted. Okay. So then, April retracted, Lori. Thank you, Peggy. Lori, did you just say you had your teeth open? Oh, I don't know what I said. All right, so April got A. So then Teresa, that will go to Teresa, right? All right, let me do it now because find my April. There she is. And we'll do Teresa. Thank you, Peggy. Good, I got two winners. So this is going to go to Teresa. Excellent. Thank you. So we would chat and then she would disappear and she wouldn't respond. And then I would go after her again and chat. And then she told me that her friend Darcy was going through these cancer treatments and stuff. And I said, I'd like to make a journal for you and Darcy. Well, it's been so long and I've not heard back from her. And so I'm just going to sell these. So these are the little journals. This one I'm calling Darcy. So I put a little shindy tassel on the back. And this was just some fun fabric that I had around and put some little glitter on it. And then some of the pages have, little things like that on it. These girls didn't know anything about, journals like this. There's an art by Marlene. So it's just got a few things stuck in here. I put the metal corners on these. So that's the Darcy. And this one is, I'm calling them both Darcy journals because The girl's name was Donna that I was chatting with. Same thing, covered in fabric. A little bit of a tassel-y thing. Same types of paper. Look, I got a little ant there. I made these a while ago. But they've just been sitting, taking up, not much space, but this I bent her arms in so whoever could, tip them out and do whatever they wanted, but I didn't want them to tear off. Art by Marlene. So there's just a couple of little things in here, mostly painty papers. So that'll be letter B. And they're $10, ladies. I'm asking $10 for those. And we'll say Darcy. And I don't know how Darcy is. And I wish I did. So I just put that in, ladies. Teresa could say, yeah, I got it. Thank you. All right, so I've got Cindy for B. Cindy Daly. Thank you, Cindy. Got little beads hanging off of there. I did finally get my little inkwell, but it took a little while. And then she wouldn't charge me. She wouldn't charge me for it. All right, so Cindy Daly. And then who wanted a Debbie? Okay, thanks, Debbie. So you can meet some really cool people. And then you get concerned and, and then you don't hear from them. And I just wish I knew she did okay. All right, so how long I've been on here? Okay, so it's an hour. All right, so let's do a quick look. Oh, you're welcome. So this is for Debbie. Good Debbie. I should finish one thought before I go on to the next one. What we should do. I just have a couple little giveaways. Everybody can play. They're just a couple little things. Okay, and then I've got a couple of more things to show you, and then I'll be out. And Murray comes on a little later too, right? All right, so Tuesday evening I did some painty fabric. So these are just a couple little pieces of the painty fabric. So I've got this little piece, and this one. I added some more color to this one after everybody cut out. So this is just a little sampling of what you can do on fabric with your jelly plate. And then I was trying to clean up my jelly plate. Okay, Ange, hope you feel better. I had these little white rosette things sitting here. I thought, I wonder how they would look if I dipped them on the plate and sucked up some of that color. And I think they turned out kind of cool. So I'll show you these. Well, maybe I'll have to take them out. So there's kind of purple and blue. There's maybe a little bit of the gold. So that'll be B. And then somewhere, I'm not sure where, I got this little stamp set. You're my favorite goose. So we'll do that for letter C, wherever my letter C went. Oh, here it is. Letter C, letter C. So I'm going to put it in a go. Let's see, there's just a few of us. So I'm going to say go and put in a number 1. Vale, listen, 1 through 50. So put in a number. I haven't been able to use my jelly plate yet with the broken wrist. Yeah. That was so funny. The other day we did one, and I was sending something away in honor of my daughter's birthday, our daughter's birthday, and Vale put in 58, and it only went to 50, I think, something like that. Oh, I need my phone. So I'm going to do .org again. If I can figure out where it is. There it is. I do that all the time. I end up, and I'll change this to 50. The first time I was selling on my own, I did a random.org, and it was 1 through 50, and I left it in there 1 through 100. Oh my gosh, what a nightmare that was. Yikes. All right, so get your numbers in, anybody that might be interested in one of these little things. And I should do a countdown. So I'll say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. And there it is. Stop is in. And we'll do the random generator 1 through generate. Number 35. Vale is over. Debbie's over. Mina. Looks like it might be Mina. Mina with 33. All right. It looks like Mina. Does anybody see something different? If that's the case, Mina, what would be your choice out of those 3? And then I'll generate another number. Mina retracted. You deleted 33. Oh, did you put a second one in or no? All right, so you girls are giving me a run for my money. So then that would be Cindy Daly, 32. Cindy, would you like to make a choice? Oh, now you're oh yeah, sure, you're 16. Don't no, 16 too young. All right, Cindy, you can choose A, B, or C, please. B. All right, these will go to Cindy. Thank you. Thank you for playing. All right, let me put that right there. All right, let's generate again. See, everybody keeps the same numbers. And that number 29. Closest to without going over. And I think that would be D with 28. Am I seeing that correctly, ladies? D was 28. All right, D. A or B? That's a cute little goose. That's a cute little goose. A, please. Okay. That's for D. Thanks for playing. Put that there. All right, one more number. 3. Oh boy. Who's got a little number? I think everybody's over. April's got 9. You're welcome, D. Everybody's over. All right, let's generate another. Number 27. He's giving me all the numbers in the same kind of spot. Maybe Lynn was 23. Lynn, thanks, Cal. All right, Lynn, then you will get the little goose. The little goose. He's a cutie. He's a cutie. All right, now I should get my YouTube back up here. Make myself live. Thank you, ladies. Thanks for playing. Let's get this in a bit of stuff here. All right, I worked on these. See if you like these. Let's see. I'm asking $1.50 for these. I have plenty. Of course, I don't have a lot of letters. Just have, takes forever to do 3 at a time. I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway. I have to rework my numbers. Somewhere I've got other numbers. They just haven't resurfaced. I'm calling these sliders. You can slide them into a tuck spot or a pocket in your journal. And these were just fun to do. I had some watercolor paper that I had, put watercolor on. And I just folded them to make a little cover. Okay, you get 2 in here. Oh, that's what I did. All right. So you get a little Timmy clip, the little watercolor cover. So I forget what I put inside. I think it's just a couple of sheets of paper. Yeah, just some book pages from a old-timey book. So I'm going to just show, I put them in here so you could see the back and the front. Get 2 of them. No rhyme or reason. I just threw them in the bags. So, letter A, you've got a blue butterfly and a green. This is kind of a country gold. I do have a couple more journals. These are slippy. These are slippy slidey. Oh my goodness, they're going everywhere. I hate to do just random because you might have an idea of something that you want to use it for. Let's see, this might be a single. I don't know, I always have an odd number. Isn't that weird? Can you see them down there? There's the blue. Two for $1.50. I keep picking up that one that's just a single. And they all have the little Timmy clip. I think I just have one more of this. All right, so we're going to say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I could go for a slider. Slider, $1.50 or 2. Make sure I typed it right. Slider, $1.50 for 2. Okay, that's going in. All right, I've got Cindy for I. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I for Cindy. I don't have no stickers on here. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, that's Cindy Daly. She was in first. She's take 2 of any. D would like E, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. So we'll put D for these. Sorry, I have to mark on that bag. And let's see, Mina would like A. All right. And G, A, B, C, D. And the 2 ones, any 2. I'm picking out the ones I like. Linda T. I don't know. I kind of like these. Oh, wait a minute. I just picked them all up. I don't know which one was H. Lynn, I'll have to go back and look. And then I can switch Tooch out. Are you okay with that? Because I don't want to take up the time to try to figure it out now. These are all just going to stack right here. And H went to D. Oh, we did. Thanks, Linda. Okay, so H was already gone, Lynn. Oh, yeah, right. I see it. Thanks, Tooch. You girls are such a blessing. Okay. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, so this is 6. This one's 6. This one's 5. That one's 12. Let's see what else I have here. 5. There's a 6. And that's a 10. This one's a 5. I guess because it's dictionary paper. It's did $5 in that one. But I got some $5 here. Lots of $4. Who asks $4 for something? I'm a knucklehead. I'm a knucklehead. But I'm fun. My poor husband, he just scratches his head. Okay. All right. So this one is $6. We're just going to leave it at 6. We're just going to have to deal with it. I made this a while ago and I didn't want to part with it, but I decided to. Watercolor paper. It's got watercolor paper inside. And look, see, I was going to do stuff, so I framed that out. Unfortunately, that's not the pen that you can erase it. But this is one of the favorites. Oh, is today the 28th? No, today's the 27th. My sister's asking my girlfriend how old she is today, but her birthday's tomorrow. So some wild colors, but really just meant to be, look, there's a little drip of paint there. Just meant to be like a little watercolor book. You're lagging a bit. Yeah. That's why I'm going by StreamYard, because that I know that's real time. But I also want to be able to see what you guys are seeing. So that A is $6. This $5. Again, it's got that Japanese stab binding. It's got strings at the top and the bottom that you could put charms and stuff on. They're just magazine pages that I put on the jelly plate and mopped up paint. And then I had this napkin that I liked, so I just put the napkin on the front because I love all things Paris. What can I tell you? So yes, been $5 for that. I'm losing control. So that's letter B. This one, do I have another? That's a $5. That's a $5. That's a $5. Let's leave those. And this is a 6. So I've got 2 6s. All right, this one, this is an envelope. Look, I put my sticker right over the thing to close it. Sizes. Okay, I'll get them in a minute. Hold please. Hold please. This is these are 2 envelopes done on the jelly plate. And just a mix of papers. Look, there's a little piece of lace attached to that paper. So pocket in the front and the back. Just different. So this one is 5 by 7. How about that? 5 by 7. This one, and let's see. This one is 8.5 by 5 3/4. And this one's little. This one is 4 by maybe 3 7/8. So this one's 6, this is 6, and this is 5. Any other questions before I mean, is that a question? I'm not getting. Oh, PM. Somebody's asking. I'm lagging a bit. So am I. All right. So we're going to just say 6, 5, 6. How's that for weird? 6, 5, 6. If anybody's interested in A, B, or C. I got Cindy Daly in for C. Thank you, Cindy. And that's $6. She is. And then Veil in for letter B. And Linda wanted C. C's gone. And Kelly Ann would like to have A. Okay, Cal. Put that in Kel's little pocket. I've got this cute little basket sitting behind me. It's got everything in here. Okay, some more random stuff. All right, these are $5. This is one that I made using file folders. And there could be something done in this one. I don't know. So, see, my sister had a business where she sold filing systems to doctors' offices and whatnot. So, some of the stuff that was damaged that they couldn't use, they were just going to put in the dumpster. So, of course, Lori said, I'll take it. So, you can see it's a little damage there. But see, I like that. So, I just jelly printed and who knows? I snapped that out. Don't know. I guess I had a plan for it. And then, did some stamping. Timmy stamp. So, of course, the pages are heavier. There's just the one signature. Look, I popped a hole there. No idea, girls. No idea. There's another hole. Guess I was going to stick a picture behind there. So you've got the folded parts, just so you see everything that, it's just bizarre. But I think it turned out cute. So there's that one. What did I do with my ruler? It's not a big space. I guess this is why God didn't give me a big house, because I can't keep track of what's in the little one. All right, this is just under 5 inches and not quite 5.5 that way. Say small. No. This one is also 5. This may be envelopes as well. Just a little bit of like sorry ribbon. See, and I just latch it underneath the binding with the the 3-hole pamphlet. So you could undo that if you don't like that. Again, painting papers and those little rosettes or whatever they're called. Yeah, envelopes. This one doesn't have the flap because it was at the bottom of the envelope. Just something different. Again. Whoops, my mushroom got stuck. So this is 7 by 5. Well, 7 by 4.5. Really. That'll be letter B. And here's another one of these. I didn't know I had so many of these. This looks like a half of a magazine, doesn't it? Let's have a look. These just feel cool to me. So again, it's a fabric, jelly printed fabric with one of those canvas stickers. This is a little piece of cantha that I just decided to stitch on there. Didn't do anything with the inside covers. That's not even a pocket. I glued that down. And this is just a magazine cut in half. And this was a magazine I picked up in France at Christmas time. Didn't do anything with the pages. Patty, hi, Patty. It's just kind of squishy and pliable, And this one is not quite 7 by 5.5. So I just cut it myself. So it's not perfect, girls. Not perfect. So these are $5 journals. So we'll say $5 journals. Make sure I got it right. Okay, that's going in. If anybody's interested in those. I have to watch what time Mary's coming on after a while, right? I don't want to overlap. I'll give that a minute just in case there's a little bit of a lag. Maybe wrapping these up. All right, I see Cindy Daly coming in first for letter C. I like to find some more of those stickers. They were really fun to have. Thank you, Cindy. Cindy. Okay, I gotta take the sweater off. Oh. Oh. All right, so let's see. Debbie would like B. Okay, Debbie, thank you. And then let's see. I think Lynn came in first for A. Thank you, Lynn. I think you'll have fun with that. I think you'll have fun with these girls. Okay, so I've got Debbie. And Lynn. Maybe she's in here. There she is. Found her. I found her. All right, I'm coming down to the end here, girls. Just a few more things. These are going to be random prices, different prices. Okay, this I'm asking 12 for this one. I don't know why I had to put tape on some of these. I guess the sticky wasn't working on my cello bag. Just very unusual. Oh, I see, because the bag's too wide, so I had to tape it down so it looks nice. And so I'm thinking in my head, gotta get that circus song in there. All right, again, Painty Paper Fabric. This is a she's a blonde. She's very Jane Davenport stamp, and then just some fabric, and then I just strung some buttons, a little bit of lace at the bottom. I saw this journal, and I just love these pages because they had the gold edge, and so I put them on the jelly plate. This is real flimsy. This is not stiff or anything. my God, I need something to do to help me settle down. Jess, get your Bible out. Read something. Read something in your Bible. Maybe that'd help. And then I just did some couple of random pages where I did a couple of things on in here. Of course, it's just, it's the stab binding. Maybe listen to some music, maybe some gospel music or something that calms you down, that calms me down. Another little page done there. But there's plenty of room in here to do your own thing. And this was a planner from 2020. And just random colors. And there's some stamping. So that'll be letter A. And that one's 12. Oh, measure. I gotta measure. Hold on, measure. 5 by, well, if you count the lace, 9, but it ends like maybe about 8 3/4. Oh yeah, scribble on paper and then color. Yeah, that's a good idea. Or color. You have any coloring? Oh, I love to color. That really calms me down too. Let's see. Let's put these smalls aside. This was National Geographic. This one I'm asking $4. The Japanese stab binding. This, I think, was a National Geographic I bought from Captain Sweatpants. And rubbed off my brayer or did some stuff on the jelly plate on these pages. Captain Sweatpants was a guy from one of the online places you can go and buy stuff. And I ordered all these Reader Digests, and it came to my front door, and the box was empty because Captain Sweatpants didn't tape the box. Anyway, that's what I did with that Reader's Digest. Oh my. Maybe she should go to the ER. We should go to maybe go to the ER, honey. This one's another envelope. This one's 10. I like this one. Envelopes. So you've got some paper stuck in that side pocket. Coffee stained paper doily. Dictionary pages. Just some, weirdness for the pages. I think these are so just a variety of things, a little eclectic thing here. So you got a little pocket here. Some Timmy people. Let me measure. Just under 6 inches this way. Yeah, 7.5 this way. I'm going to pray for you in a minute, Jess. Hold on, just hold on here. And then this is some of Jacqueline's seam bindings that she dyes. So what did I say for this one? I don't know where I put the plastic bag. I think I might have said 10. I got myself all, hold on, I put it up here. Nope, nope, nope. There it is. $10. Okay, I'm worried about our girl here. All right, I'm just going to pray for Jassy real quick. Okay, ladies, just excuse me 1 minute. Dear Lord, please forgive me for any sin that might be in my life so that you can hear me clearly, Lord. I'm praying for Jassy, our dear friend here. You know what she needs. You know what's going on. Just calm her down, Lord. You know those home tests sometimes are just not accurate, and they tell us not to, put all our faith in those, and just like don't go on the internet and search stuff. So help Jassy and her husband to make a wise decision. Maybe call her physician or get to the ER, but just calm her, Lord. Wrap your arms around her. Give them wisdom as they make some decisions about what to do. Pray that she's not in any discomfort or pain, Lord, and that you would take care of and right this situation. She's very dear to us, Lord, as she is with you too. We know that, Lord. I know you care for her, and so I just lift her up to you now, Lord, and just feel confident that you will take care of her and take care of the situation. For it's in your name that I pray. Amen. Oh, Jess. Okay. All right. So we've got, I forget now. Let's just say 12, 4, and 10. 12, 4, and 10. Let's get this. So we're going to do 12, 4, and 10. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Thank you, ladies. It's hard though. It's hard to just relax. All right, so I see Cindy in for C. Thank you, Cindy. It's going in upside down, right side up. I didn't have any dinner tonight. I was going to make some trout, and then I forgot I was doing the sale. And I thought, oh, geez, I don't need to be cooking. I don't need to be cooking. All right, so I've got Cindy for letter C. Do you want it C? Vale is going to take A. So this is Cindy. And Vale's going to take A. I think you'll like this one, Vale. It's kind of funky and fun. Funky and fun. I'm going this way to make it easier on myself. That's one of my favorite stamps. Jane Davenport stamps. All those different eyes. I got a thing about eyes. You lost Cal? And she's still there. Her says she loves you bigger. I love you bigger. All right, this is for Vale. Thank you, Vale. And then let's see. And the Tooch wants B. Tooch, you want B? All right, this is Vale's puppet. And we're just going to take B. Thank you, Vale. I like them too, but I've got so many. And I just keep wanting to make them, trying different stuff. My husband will say, "Do you really need all this stuff?" And I'm like, "Well, I never know when I'm going to need it." It's like when you want to do something and you see it, it's like, yeah, I got some of that. It's like the best. It's the best. All right, I think I've got a couple more odd ones here. So this is going to the Tooch, right? Tooch. Linda. Linda T. What if my sister found that girl that needed a meal? Okay, where's Linda? Oh no, that's Linda. Linda. Okay. All right, let's see. Got a couple of things left. I think my box is empty. Oh, you know that I had a couple of. Oh, jeez. Wait a minute, girls. Oh, jeez. What time does Murray come on? Oh, some of this stuff's gonna have to wait. Oh, no. I just found the other box. Holy Hannah. Holy Hannah. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't get them all in one box because not everything fit into one box. I think she comes on 8:30. She comes on 8:30 my time. Lynn's out. Is she going? It was nice to see you, Lynn. Thanks for coming in. Okay. All right, honey. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right, Lynn. Thank you. All right. So here's some tassels. This one's $4. This is a big one. Okay. Reds, oranges, cream, gold, and this is a button, I think. So that's $4 tassel. We'll say that's letter A. And these are little, I think. Maybe this is big. This is 4. Maybe this is the same size. This one, I put this little chain in the pearly looking thing. So it's got little circles with a little gem. But you could use these for snippets. I mean, this is really big for a journal. But, I put mine on my handbag. So that can be letter B. It's $4. And then I've got this little one. This one's 3. So we got 4, 4, and 3. Let's give it a shake. This has got all different colors in it. This is just plain, doesn't have anything up at the knot. So that one's 3. Letter C. I know, right, Kel? Yeah, they're fun. I'll have to do that with my guests this summer. All right, so we said 4, 4, 4, 3. Tassel. Should put that in. TASSEL. 4, 4, 3. Going in. Boop. Yes, relax your. Oh, good, good. Yes, Jackie, you got that. Yes, deep breath. Nice deep breath. Okay, I've got Cindy Daly for A. I want to go back in the bag. Squish that down. And Debbie wants C. Hello, Mama. Debbie wants C. Okay. Debbie on this one. All right, so Cindy and Debbie. Debbie. All right. And let's just see what else we got here. Murray doesn't have a notification yet. Oh, okay. Thanks, Linda. Jackie, you would like B? Okay, sweetie. Jackie. And Jackie needs a pocket. She needs a pocket. Keeping myself all organized. Look at me keeping myself. I was very organized when I worked. And then I came home and it all went out the window. Okay, I've gotten worse over the years, you know. It's just like, I don't care. I don't care anymore. I just don't care about it anymore. All right, there. All right, a while ago, I purchased all these things, and I don't know why. They are expensive online. I don't know what I paid for them. I don't remember. I know I didn't get like a super good deal on them. So I just kind of went with middle road price of what they're going for on eBay because I just didn't know. And you may not be interested in these. I had ideas of putting these in farm journals, but these are certificates. The Holstein Friesian Association certificate of registry for cows. This one's dated, you can see 1927, and here it's dated 1928, and then you've got, it says folio, some kind of a folio number, all these different numbers, who the sire was, who the dame was, and it's got the diagram on the back where they put the markings of the cows. So this one I'm asking $8. I don't know if you'll really care. We're just going to make 2 piles, I think. Let's see if I got all that. Yeah, this one's $8. This one again has just the diagram of the cows on the back and then the markings. This one is January 27th, 1927. And it's got the folio number. And it's got, maybe actually, this is Knoxville, PA. Both Knoxville, PA. Knoxville, PA. It's got the cows and the markings. It's like they do with your diamond, you know, they mark the flaws. Same with this one. This one's, of course, a different color. 1926. The 65th volume of the Holstein Friesian herd book under the rules of the association and will be numbered as above. And that's July of 29. Look at all the markings on those. This one, oh, this is different. This one I have it folded, I think, for a reason. Oh, this one's got two in it. This has got the front is the certificate. It doesn't have the diagram on the back, so I included this extra little certificate. This one's Mansfield, PA, 1930, and the top one is Knottsville. From Knottsville going to Mansfield, 1926, 1929. And then I have these. These I'm asking 10. Same deal, Mansfield, PA, same association, 1930, 1931. But this one, they included not only the diagram, and then it's got the seal, I guess a branding seal, and then it's got the actual pictures of the cow. So these $8 are going to be A, and these are 10 with the photos. 1929. I know this is random stuff. You got the pictures of the cows. Same with this one. What? I don't know. I don't know. I had to have them all. Look at how many I have. Look at that one. Look at the markings on that cow. Isn't it crazy? Look the other side too. 1930, 1929, 1930. This one, I'm not sure why. I guess this was longer and I didn't have a bag big enough. This one is 1 Nudine Vale. I'm funny. I'm crazy. Where's what you buy that for? See, this has got the diagram and the markings on this one. So that's another $8. So here are some. Now, I bet you didn't think you were going to be buying any certificates for cows when you came to the sale tonight. But anyway, that's my rendition of a moo. Okay, so $8 and $10 cow certs. 8, 10 cow certs. Maybe no one's interested in those, and I totally understand, but I'm just putting them out there because I got to do something. I got to do something with some of this jazz. I think I'm coming. I think I am. I don't think I'm going to wait on that other stuff. I think that other stuff can wait. I don't think I can look through there and see. So nobody wants a cow certificate, huh? Nobody's into farming. Maybe I should put these in my Etsy shop. All right. That'll be enough of those. Thanks for looking at those. All right, let's see what we got here. Last couple little things. All right, this I'm asking $6. Maybe a food folder. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I didn't have any dinner. Whoops. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so I think I got the actual little box cover from Jacqueline, but I decorated it and put the signatures in. So I've got a little owl in the inside and try to do it kind of Timmy-esque, if you will. She saves these little juice boxes that her kids like to drink the And they make great little journals. So I've got 3 signatures in there. I think this is paper that I attempted to echo dial on. So I'm asking, what did I say, $6 for this little babe? That'll be letter A. And this one is a concertina. I'm asking $3 for this one. If you're not familiar, concertina, it's just regular paper inside that's just folded like an accordion. But I decorated the front and the back cover. Oh yes, I will do it. Okay, I'm sorry, Val. I'm such a nudge. So it's got all different kinds of stuff. See that there? I just left it alone. Because who knows why I did it. Look, I put a little framey thing on there. There's just a couple little things to get you started on some of these pages. And of course, then you can decorate the back. So I'm saying $3 for that one. Okay, where's the ruler? Wait a minute, gotta get my bag. Get my bag. All right, so the $3 one is 5 by 3.5. And this little guy is not quite 4.5 by 3 with about an inch spine. All right, so I said, what did I say this was? I'm starting to fade. 6 and 3. I've got to get my cursor in the box. 6, 3 journals. Okay, that one's going in. Who's your mama would like A and Cindy would like B. You girls are on it. You girls are on there quick. All right, so we've got Debbie for A. Thank you. Debbie. YouTube crashed? Oh, Mina, welcome back. I had no idea. All right, Debbie wanted A and Cindy wants B. Okay. You girls want some quick internets. All right, let me get these in the right spot. Thank you, Val. This makes me feel really good. Validates all this time I'm spending with Cindy and Debbie. Debbie. All right, I'm just going to take one little gander back in this box. Oh, geez, I got myself pinned in here pretty tight. Oh, I don't want to knock that over. Oh, I can't spin it. One time I was streaming and I got myself stuck on the cord. And I couldn't get myself out of my chair. Oh, a couple more tassels. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you. I've got these big kits with all this stuff in it. I don't think I'm gonna worry about those tonight. I'll show you these. Where's my little jewels? I want to show you these jewels. I love things that sparkle. All right, I found a couple more tassels. Shall we? Shall we just do it? You would like 1B of the cattle certificate with the pictures. Perfect. Okay. Okay, Mina. No problem. All right, here's this is a more more of your, say, craft color, coffee stain color tassel. Just plain. But it's neutral. It's very neutral. $3 for that one. $3 for this one. I think these little bags would be great if they put a little tab on it so that when you want to open it, you know where you stuck it. Let's give this one a little shape too. This has more colors in it, but it's also plain. Nothing on the neck, just plain. And this got a variety. That's also $3. This is nice. I covered up the letter. I think I'd be getting better at this. Oh, look, here we found another one. This one looks like it's more blue and green. Again, $3. This is little. See, this has got more. It's got some of the coffee stain stuff in here too, but it's got more of a blue vibe, this guy. And they all have a little hook. They all have the little hook thingy. Look above. Yeah, I saw Mina, if that's what you mean, Peggy. Thank you. Yeah, I got it. All right, so these are $3 tassels. $3 tassels, so I'll put those in. Oh, that was a big gulp. Sorry, did you hear that? Oh, jeez. All right, Cindy would like C. I do iron all this stuff, but Judy, hi! All right, so let's see. Cindy. Oh, my pen is not cooperating. That's Cindy, and D wanted A, correct? Yes, D wanted A. This is a good choice, D. That'll go with a lot of stuff. D, how did you find me? Are you from Pam's clan? Jessie says good night. Okay. This is G. Good night, Jackie. Peggy Fitzmaurice smiles. Hello, ladies. Happily. Everyone's having a great. Judy, I'm hungry for some dinner. You probably had something really cool. Now I gotta scoot my chair. I'm trying to scoot my way through the road. All right, so this one is 2. There she is. And this one is Cindy. Cindy. Okay. All right. Nobody for B, right? Just make sure I don't miss anybody. Rainbows and buttercups and autumn. It's wonderful. That's how I feel when we're together. Stinking brown birds are back in my bluebird. My husband said, "Oh, let it go." Like, I don't want to let it go. Peggy, I don't know what to look for when you said something about that ring, a ring that you put in your box so the other birds can't get in there. Do you know what it's called? All right, so we got this left over. All right, look at these. I don't know if you'd be interested in these, but I love things that sparkle. And I don't always like flatbacks because you maybe don't always want to stick them down on something. But these you can sew and or glue them down if you can get the bag open. You know, if you can get the bag open. Yeah, stress is a terrible thing. Tonight's menu is Italian bread. Corn on the cob. Gravy. Oh man, Judy, you are living life large. Okay, so I'm asking $1.25, and I thought I put on here how many were in here, but it looks like I did not. I must have on one of them at least. It'd be nice if you knew how many was in here. There's a variety. It's a variety. I'll take them out. Oh, I put a couple other things in here. So there's a couple of regular little flatbacks. Here it is. 7 gems and 8 flatbacks. Okay. So for $1.25. It's a metal strap that goes around the hole opening. Hubby can probably. Oh, okay. I'll have to Google and see what it looks like. So I'm like, just go to Amazon and buy it. Okay. So you've got, what did I say? 7 flatbacks. The flatbacks are different. Oh, they're slippery. Different sizes, silver and gold. They're not metal. These are plastic. And then you've got 7 of these gems, all different varieties. But see, wait a minute. All different colors, I should say, and sizes. See those little holes there? You can put stitches through there and you can sew these on. So they all look about the same. They're just different colors and sizes. Let me just lay these out here. I think these are like so cool. Wait a minute. Here's these little guys. I should have probably put these on a card. Aren't they cool? Hi, Debbie. Good evening. And I like that you can either glue them because they're flat on the back, or you can put a stitch through and you can stitch and dangle. You can stitch and dangle, girls, if you want to. It could be stitching and dangling. And then I added these little flatbacks because I have a ton of these too. And, you know, how many can you use? So these are just going to be random. So if you're interested, I have quite a few. The only thing I don't know is where I put the gems I kept for myself. I've got them somewhere. Somewhere. All right, so I've got quite a few if anybody's interested. I'm just going to say gems. Gems. $1.25. And that's going in, ladies. And then I'm going to show you one more thing, and then I'm going to call it a night. A night. Call it a night. A night. A night. Okay, let's see. All right, so Cindy would like 2. Thank you. Man, it looks like Santa has stuffed these pockets full. All right, so we've got Cindy for 2. Vale would like 1. Thank you. Put that there. And Peggy would like 2. Thank you. I haven't used any of mine yet. Could be because I don't remember where I put it. Murray just went what? Thank you, Linda. Oh, Linda, you're an ace. You're an ace. Yeah, 828. Okay. Thanks, Kel. Just ready to wrap it up. I just have one more thing to show you. All right, let's put these back in here. These are, this has been quite a while ago. You'll have one more, Vale? Okay, honey. One more for Vale. Thank you. I was messing around with fabric, stamping on fabric, and then I had gotten a bunch of stuff I bought from this lady, and she had these pigment. You're welcome. She had these pigments in these little pots. Some of it was powder that I mixed with like this wasn't E6, not E6000, with Golden Matte Medium. They got different numbers, and then I was messing around with paint. So these are just stamped on cotton, and then I painted the inside. You can't launder this stuff, okay? This is just to stitch on a slow stitch book or to use as on your cover of a journal. This is not to go on a garment where you can launder it, because I don't think these colors would hold. It's just, little pots of pigment that I was messing around with. But I've been holding on to them for years. Okay. I used a couple, and this is what's left. So I'm asking 50 cents if you're interested in this. So here's a butterfly. Now you'll see some of it, it got a little messy there. I love this stamp. This one has a little stain on the fabric, but see, I like that. But see, when I was working with the paint, it just bled a little bit. But see, I think they would look cute on a journal. 50 cents. I'm just going to do this, A. I'm going to put all these, and if you have a color preference for the, if you're interested, for the butterfly, you can just tell me. See, stains. Look, this has a chunk out. You could slow stitch over top of these and the color. You know what to do, or just stitch them down. We're talking, you guys know what to do. See, you've got a little crazy hair, but I think they look cool. Yeah, it would be nice to embroider them for sure. Yes. So that's another butterfly. And then I've got these. This rose, see a little bit of. So I wasn't sure when I first started doing it how much the fabric would suck the liquid out. I tried to use a drier brush. So then we'll put the rose. Let's see. Same here. I just want you to see, if you're interested, what you're getting here. See, there's a little overage. You see, if I did it again, I would take better care, I think. And then you can go around with, a pen and darken those lines and stuff too. I just thought, for 50 cents, I'll leave it the way it is. And this is a different one. I'll open this one up. This one is a Stampin' Up stamp. I love these. It's got the flower on one end and the bud on the other, which I think is really cool. Now, I didn't iron these because I had to, fold them up to get them in the package. But see, these got a little bit there. This part doesn't look too bad. It got a little bit of, blooming or seepage or whatever you might call it. So I'm just going to call them a patch. This can be, well, you can tell me what you want. I'll put that in the flowers. So we're just going to say 50-cent patch. A, B, or C. Let's see if anybody's interested to put them on a slow stitch thing. Orange butterfly and bee and red rose. Kellyanne's, wait a minute, Linda's first. One flower and one butterfly. So Tooch doesn't care. Okay, so Kellyanne, you're second. Orange butterfly. Bee. And the red rose. Okay, thanks, Kel. Now I gotta make sure I see one of each for Tooch. Let's see what Peggy wants. Let's see where Kel is. Kel's green. I'm so glad I did that, so I know she is right there. Okay. All right, so then we've got Peggy for B, which is gone. And I was going to do D, so I'm thinking you want the tulip. All right, Peggy. Now I got to get Tooch. I can't run out without getting Tooch. So Tooch wants a butterfly. And a flower. So that's the last flower. Tooch will get these. Linda, I love that name, Tooch. Tucci, I love that name. Yes, see the tulip for Peggy. Okay. Vale wanted two butterflies. Not red. I see who's next. Vale's next. Vale, can I give one butterfly to Cindy? This is Peggy. Would that be okay if I give you one? Absolutely. Okay. So tell me which one you would rather have. A or B? We'll give you first choice. Being as you're being gracious. As you always are. She'll take B. Okay. Thank you, my dear. That's very nice. Thank you. And so then this one's for Cindy. Thank you, ladies. Okay, that's all I got. So I'm going to say good evening and thank you so much for coming in. This has been so nice for me. An affirmation of my art. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. I was so afraid nobody was going to show up. And then you get so nervous, it's almost like, you're getting ready to go on stage. So thank you. Thank you for allowing me to take my time and just taking it easy. And don't forget our dear Jassy. I hope she can relax and get some rest tonight. Kel, keep me posted, okay, on how she's doing. And thanks, Peggy. Jackie, thank you. Jackie, you're so cute. Thank you. I don't think I have much to sell next week. Jacqueline's taken off 2 weeks. I don't think I'll have anything to get to. My plan was to sell once a month. So I really haven't decided. Quite frankly, I haven't decided, but thank you. Um, Jacqueline's going to be off the grid for 2 weeks. She's got some family time that they were wanting to do. So um, she's out of commission. Thanks for your support. Have a great evening. I'm going to go make something for dinner, I think. Oh, I wish I could order something. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. So tomorrow I'm going to help my son. He's moving, so I'm going to go help him pack some boxes. So I don't think I'll do any invoices tomorrow. Thank you, Linda. And probably Sunday morning. Then it's Sunday morning. I'll be on Sunday morning, and then probably start invoicing Sunday afternoon. So thank you all so much for being here, for your support, and for your love, and for your love for Jassy and those in our community. That's really, really very sweet. It means a lot when you've got a support team, really. So take care. I'll see you all soon. Don't forget, take time to be creative. Enjoy the journey. Good night, everyone.